Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our second lesson on Autocad 2002. Now let's begin to draw something like this picture. This was engineering faculty exam of preparatory year, and we will draw it on Autocad 2002. Let's begin. First, I have made it as PDF file through Inventor to show us what is this program, what is this drawing. This drawing, as we see, it's something like that. That is the shape of it, 3D. Okay, and this is the shape of the views of it. We will draw it on AutoCAD 2002. Let's begin with first one. We will begin with this drawing, or let's take this drawing. Our base is 96, so line 96, we will draw 96. Done. So we need our elevation. Our elevation is 12 of this dimension is 96 in 12. We can use both view to get our dimensions. So the dimension, as we see here, is 12. Now we will write 12 96. It's like rectangular. 96 12. We could draw it by rectangular command. Okay, then what after that? We have this is less in width. There is difference here, minus 96. It's 80. We have its dimension, so it's 80. And the height of it is 982 minus 12. 82 minus 12. So we will draw it like that. We can make center line and we can make it like calculations, but I prefer to make center line. First, I need to find the midpoint. How to find our midpoint in AutoCAD? We have to take our find our midpoint. So tools and the drafting settings, object snap. We can here put our orders. Midpoint, this mark as triangle will appear when we find our midpoint online, and this is important for tangent and what else.
else. If we need something else, we will add it. Okay. Now we have midpoint as you see. Now let's make our line of midpoint. Now this line is midpoint. We can make offset as we said, offset O. Then we will specify our, it was 80, so we can put 40, like that, 40. Now we need to know the length of it. Height was, we said, 82 minus 12. 82 minus 12, it means it's 70. So we can make offset 70 for this line. Now we can make extend for these lines to touch this line. So let's begin. Our order is extend, ext. We choose this, then right click, choose this, ext. We choose this, right click, then this, extend. We choose this, then this. Now we have our line. We can make trim for these lines. And for this line, trim. Right click. Now we removed it. What's the next step? We will draw our this rectangular. This rectangular is 45, as we see, 45 plus 10 from here to here, 45 plus 10, so it means 55. So let's draw it. 55 from here, line 55. Then we need to know what's the width of it, and the width was 50, so 15. We write 50, then enter. Now we have this line. Now we can press here, but if we press here, line will be like that. Let's try it. We are not sure if it's connected together, but it was connected together. We could draw it bigger, then we make trim for it, but it's okay. We have the line now. Now what else we need? We need to draw these circles. These circles was from here to here. It was, we need to find the center. We have the midpoint. Okay, we got the center. Now we can draw circle. What is the diameters of the circles? Here radius 12 and radius 21. So we have two circles. radius, we will draw with the radius, so 12, and now another circle, we will draw 21. Now we draw our circles, so we can remove this line if we want, then we can make trim tr, specify, because we don't need this and we don't need this. Now we have our half circles. What else? We need to draw these circles. These circles, it's from this center to this center 28, as we see, from this center to this center 28. So we can make line and offset like that. We had already the center, but we erased it, but let's draw it again. But let's make it bigger because we will need it. 28, we will make offset 28, and we have it. Now the other line was 40 from base, as we see it's 40 from base. It's the center of this drawing, 40 from base. So let's draw it. 40 from base, we can make offset 40, base 40. We have the center now. This is the center of the circle. Actually it's more than circle, we have 3 circles, diameter 36, and the other 2 circles we will look to another view. Next view is 12, 20 and 26. So we will draw it. 20 circle, 20. No, we are drawing with radius. This is big. We will draw with radius, with diameter. So we will specify our center point. Then we will write D. Enter. Now we will write our radius. Our radius was our diameter was 20, and the other diameter was 26 and 36. 26. No, we should draw diameter again. So we will draw with the diameter 20. Now another circle, we will draw diameter, we draw diameter and 26, another circle, and we choose the point. Now we will write D to make Autocad understand that we will write diameter, and our diameter is 36. Now we draw our 3 lines. We don't need these lines now, so we will delete them. And this line, no need. Maybe this line too, no need. Leave it. Maybe we will need it. Extend. Now we have our three circles. What else we need? We need to draw this part, this rep, this called rep. We have it on inventor. We will watch it. It's here. As we see, it's here. This is the rep. What we will draw it. This base. So let's go to inventor. It was thickness of it was 10 millimeter. We will draw it 10 millimeter. How we draw 10 millimeter? We will make order of extend. We will specify this, then this is our center line, so we can make offset 5. We will make it 5 here and another 5 here. Offset 5. That's all. Then we can make trim. We can make trim. Yes. Then this trim. We can choose this. Then this, and this. And we already finished our. Now we have our circle and our rip. What else? We need to draw our dashed line. Dashed line, we can make offset for this line 9 millimeter, 9 millimeter, 9 millimeter, and that's what will we do. We can make it offset 9 millimeter, 9, 9, 9. Then trim for these places. We will press here and here, then like that and that, trim. Now we have it, this dashed line. We will make it dashed line, but it was reached to the base, as we see, so we will make it until base like that. Extend, this is the line, then extend line, extend, now we have it until base. What else? We need to make this was 42 widths, and it was 45 depths from, and our outer dimension was 50. So 50 minus 42, it means it's 8 divided on 2, so it means that this is 4 millimeter and this is 4 millimeter. So we will write for offset 4, offset 4, no, here and here, and what we have to complete this, and we need to know to calculate this distance. This distance was 10, so we will make this is 10, so we will make offset 10 millimeter offset. We have it. So trim, right click. We have trimmed our extra parts. Now what else in this?
we need to make this hole. We have hole here, as we see in, there is hole from here to here. This hole we need to draw it here, this hole. So it was phi 12, as we see it's phi 12, and from center line, so it means 6 and 6. This line, this center line, is divided to 6 and 6. So let's draw it on AutoCAD. Let's draw our center line. Offset 6. Now trim here and here. Right click, then left click again. No, Control Z. Here and here, here, this and this. Then now we have our line. We can trim this too because we don't need it. This line we don't need it. No, we have it here because this is dashed line. Control Z. So we have it. Control Z make us repeat it. Now what else? We have drawn everything in this view. Now let's make dashed line. We will put dashed line, load from here, load ISO dash. We will choose ISO dash. Okay, now let's choose our lines. What we will make it dashed, this and this and this line. Let's choose it. We can make it ISO dash. As we see, it's become dashed. We can choose color for it if we want, yellow, green, for example this color. Now we have it dashed and the green and this color. Now let's draw another second view. Second view, we will draw same base but 12 and 107. So let's draw same. One hundred seven, 12, 107, 12, then escape, end our command. Now we will draw this line 82. We can draw it separated. Let's draw it separated parts. 82 from base, from here to here, 82, and it was 54. So let's draw it. 82, no, 82 minus 12 means 82 minus 12, so it means 70. So from here 70, 54, 70, closed. What else? Let's draw this part. This part is 44 and 55. 44. These parts we will add it later. We mean this line. So 44 and 54 plus 10. So 44 and 55 until here. 44, 55,
44, 55. Done. We have our drawing. Now what else we will draw? Let's draw this part. This part we can draw it as it's 50, and let's draw it later. We can draw it now. The center line from here to here is 40, so I can make offset for this line, and as 40 then I draw these circles. So I will make offset 40, offset 40. Now what I will draw? I will draw 26. So this circle, this whole mean 26. So this mean 13 and 13. So offset 13, 13, 13, not 13, offset 13, and 13. This line is 20, means 10 and 10. So offset 10 and 10. What else? We need to make this line 50, so offset 50 from here to here, because this is 50. This dimension from here to here is 50. So we will make now trim for this line. Now right click this, trim, right click, trim, right click this parts, we don't need it. And outer diameter was 36. This means 36 means 18 and 18. So offset for this center line, offset 18, 18, 18. Now we have our lines. First, all our lines won't pass this line, so let's make trim for all these lines. Trim, now let's make trim for this part. And trim for this part too. Now let's make our shape. This shape end after 15, so let's make 15, offset 15. Now trim, between this and this and this, we will remove this and this and this and this, and trim, because this line we don't need it. Now we draw our shape. We can remove our center line if we want. So we got our shapes. Later we will make it dashed line. Now let's move no, let's move to this part. This part we will make it like that, so we have to stop orthogonal working. So we will stop it because we can't draw like that. For example, I want to write line, I can't move in another direction except vertical and horizontal, and I don't need it like that. So I stopped it. I could draw it. Now I need to draw this part. What we have here in the picture, we have these parts. It's 56 minus 44. 56 minus 44 means 12. So 12 means divided on two parts, into two parts, 1 and 2. So 12 on divided on 2, so means this 6 and 6. So let's draw it. Offset 6. We have it now. Extend now, and we have it. We have this and this. Now we need to know what was the dimension of this. The dimension was, of course, this line from here to here. This was dimension. Later we will make this curvature, but we need this dimension, so we can write it like line from here. Now we have it. We have to stop orthogonal. We have to activate orthogonal. Now we have this line. Trim. Now let's remove these parts. Trim. We don't need all these parts. We will make this curvature later. Now let's make this dimension, this dashed line. Dashed line was 28. That means from center line, that means 14. So let's make our center line 14. Offset 14. What else? We need to know these dimensions. This dimension is 10, so we will make offset 10. Let's make trim. Trim. We can remove this part, we don't need it. Now what else? We need to draw this 12. Okay, let's draw. We removed our center line, we need it, so we can offset 6. Now let's make trim, or later. First let's make this part 2, this dashed line here. Dashed line here was 28 minus 12 minus 10. 82 minus 12 minus 10. So this is the line, will give us this line. No, it's arrived to the base, so it's 82 minus 10, so it's 72. 72, okay, 72 from base, and dimension of it is 45 from here, from this line. So we can make 45 offset 45. We have this line now, and we need this line. This line is 28 minus 10, so it means 27. 27, or we can make offset for 10 direction, 10 from here. We got this, and we can make extend this, extend 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 now let's make trim. We removed it, trim, here and here. We can remove this, and let's remove this. Now we have drawn all this part, I think so. We have drawn this and this. We just need to make our curvature and dashed line. So we have curvature here. Here we have order called fillet. This fillet gives us ability to make this curvature. So let's draw it, let's use it. Fillet between this and this. See, makes like that. So we need to extend our line again. First we will make it let's draw it like that. Fillet he told us radius or objective. First object is poly or radius or trim. We will use radius if we need to specify our curvature radius, so we will choose radius, then he will ask us about our radius, what we need it. So we will make just like that, then we will make extend to our line and extend, fillet again for this two lines. Control Z. We have to change our fillet radius because this fillet radius is very big, so we will write R, then he will ask us about our fillet radius. Our fillet radius, let's put it 2 millimeter or 3, let's put it 3. So he will ask us now see, fillet radius is less, and we can fillet radius again as
as we see. Now we can extend our object, extend, and we can extend our line again, and we will do the same for all the curvatures. Now let's make the dashed line, our dashed line here and here and here, this line too. We will make it dash, and we can make it with color. As we see, we can make it extend. We need to make extend for these lines, because as we see, it's extended. We can put dimensions if we need, so dimensions linear, as we see, 170, 12, and we can put these dimensions. We can put all dimensions what we want and any place we want. That's all, and I wish it was useful lesson for you. Good luck, and see you next lesson inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.